Hey my friends, James Jordan today coming to you live. Just wanted to come to you with a word of wisdom. This is something that you definitely need and require in your business if you want to have a lot of success. And what is it that you need? What is it that you require in your business in order to have success? Well, that one thing is persistence and perseverance, And why is that? Well, the thing is, everything's not going to go your way in your business. You're going to have to learn a lot. You're going to have a lot of failures. But to me, there's really no such thing as failure. There's always a learning experience from your failures. And trust me, I failed a lot in my business. I failed a lot in my life. But instead of looking at those things as failures, I've looked at those times as moments in my life where I learned something, where I got better at something, where I learned not to do a certain thing in my life or in my business, and not doing that certain thing has allowed me to have a better life and a better business. So back a couple years ago, right, I actually used to sell Kirby vacuums. Now, for those of you out there that are watching this video and you've sold Kirby in the past, you know what I'm talking about, right? And one day, I went through a whole entire complex, right? A whole entire complex. And I knocked on everybody's door. A lot of people answered, right? A lot of people were saying no to me, right? They were saying no and no and no and no and no. And I was defeated, I was upset, I was pissed off, I was frustrated. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? I was like, this is some bullshit. All these negative thoughts, right? But what I did is I persevered. I persevered and I persevered and I persevered, and I kept knocking on every single door. And what happened was someone eventually let me in their house so that I could talk to them about the vacuum and potentially clean up their house. So what's the point of that story, right? Well, you got to have that sort of drive and that sort of perseverance to keep going no matter what. I mean, I don't know how many doors I knocked on. I knocked on at least a good 60 to 80 doors, and I probably had at least 30 to 40 conversations with people at their door. So imagine getting the door slammed on you, I don't know how many times, right? Like 35, 39 times, whatever it was, whatever the number was, right? But I kept persevering, I kept going until someone eventually let me in their home, right? And you gotta sit there and think about it. Well, when you're marketing your business, you gotta shoot videos, right? You gotta shoot videos over and over again so that you get better at videos, so that you can connect with people when it comes to videos, so that you can get better at influencing people through videos, right? You gotta go through that process. You gotta go through those failures and those triumphs, and you gotta understand that you have to persevere and you have to be persistent. You have to be persistent if you wanna have success. If I wasn't persistent, I wouldn't have $500 days in my business. If I wasn't persistent, I wouldn't have $1,000 days in my business, okay? But what I did was I kept learning, and I kept implementing, and I also kept teaching. You see, when you learn, teach, and do at the same time, what happens is you're doing three different things. You're learning more and more, right? You're teaching what you're learning, which is also building that awareness, building that brand, building that leadership that you're instilling in other people. And when you're doing it, you're getting results. And when you get results, what happens? You make money. You start to get more results. You start to get more success. You start to get more edification. And then your business becomes extremely easy to build. So if you're someone who really wants an easy business, and I'm not talking about, someone who wants to be a lazy ass and not do anything, but if you want to get to a point where your business is pretty easy to build, then here's what you do right now. You simply just go to the bottom of the page, click on the link. That way you can learn more about this simple 3-step system that I'm currently using in my business right now called Empower Network. So just go to the bottom of the page, click on the link, get started entering your best email address, and watch the video where Dave and Dave break down the simple 3-step system that I'm currently using in my business right now that's allowing me to have $500 days and $1,000 days in my business. So, stop watching the video already, click the link, enter in your email, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside. This is James Jordan, the best networker alive, founder of the Just Get Money team inside of Empower Network. Watch me like you watch TV and watch your income grow, my friends. I will see you in the next video. Take care. This is day 3 of my 90-day video challenge. I look forward to tomorrow. Peace.